Hi everybody, it's Kayla and welcome back to Speed Build Thursday. Today we're building a somewhat Mediterranean-inspired house in The Sims 4, but first I want to apologize to you because it is storming so bad outside right now. It is like thundering, lightning, just terrible noise. It's raining so hard, so if you can hear that in the background, I'm really sorry. I live in Florida. Not much can be done about this. It's just like this every day, without fail. So, welcome to my home. Speaking of which, honestly, this is like one of my favorite styles of houses to build in The Sims because I think that there's a lot of good items for it. Like Jungle Adventure has a bunch of nice things. Oh my god. This should be an interesting day. Anyway, there's good items for this style of house, like both with the base game and the Jungle Adventure. And so obviously like an entire world in Oasis Springs, like one of the base game worlds is totally inspired by this style. So like it makes sense that we have a bunch of items for it, but I feel like it's easy to build. It looks cute. This house would look great in like anywhere in Oasis Springs. It's also just base game and Jungle Adventure. I'm sorry about that, but Jungle Adventure has some nice things like the plants and the tile. Oh my god, the tile is amazing. So I had to use it, okay? Also, I built this on stream last week, so if you want to ever come by my Twitch channel, it is twitch.tv/lilsimsie. I play The Sims almost every single day, and I do a lot of building on Twitch. Speaking of which, though, I want to apologize to you guys, because I know many of you were probably expecting me to have some Star Wars videos out today. They didn't give me early access, so I don't have the pack. I couldn't have any content out for you, so I'm really sorry about that. But when it comes out next week, I will absolutely play it for you. I just wasn't picked this time. I was not one of the chosen ones, so I didn't get a chance to play it early. I know a lot of you were expecting that from me, so I'm sorry. I'm also sorry I couldn't, like, talk about it sooner, because I wasn't sure if I was allowed to be like, actually, I didn't get early access. But if you've been asking about it or anything, I apologize. I just, again, was not the chosen one. So we're playing with the base game instead today. And mark my words, on September 8th, my mother's birthday, I will ignore my mother and I will play with Star Wars packs in The Sims 4. God, I cannot believe this is real life. I'm also gonna avoid like any content on it because I don't want to have any spoilers, so I'm not gonna like watch my friends' videos so that when I play it for you I can be like unbiased, just completely like my true reaction and opinions, unaltered by others. Anyway, the house is turning out kind of cute, as you can see. I definitely struggle with the back a little bit because I wanted it to look interesting, but I didn't know how to like lay out the back properly. I was genuinely inspired for the whole house by just that one little fake balcony on the front of the house. And then I was like, this is amazing. I need to make the whole house look good, and this is how I'm going to do it. Which probably doesn't make that much sense, to be honest, to be inspired by a fake balcony for the entire build, but it's what happened, and I think it turned out cute. I also have a courtyard in the front yard and a courtyard in the backyard. There's like a big pool. It's like kind of a split level backyard. It looked really good in the end, to be honest. I'm kind of proud of myself for this one. You'll see what I did, but I have the fence on a foundation the whole way around the house, and that way we can kind of have this like split level looking backyard, but like the fence doesn't look out of place. So the fence has a foundation, but it's on purpose. I think it matches. I think it looks good. I like having that like lower level of the grass. I think it just turned out really cute. So I was really pleased with this backyard. I like have so much fun furnishing these like nicer backyards. I think it's nice to have this sort of shape because it kind of has this like natural separation of like the tile, the patio, and the non-patio parts, because I feel like sometimes it's really hard to lay out a patio and make it look not bad in a Sims house. Oh god, I just realized I use Island Living too. I'm sitting here like, don't worry guys, it's just Jungle Adventure, it's only the base game Jungle Adventure, and then I put an Island Living palm tree down. So apparently it's not just Jungle Adventure and base game, it also has Island Living, but do you know what? It happens, and we have a nice palm tree because of it, so I'm sorry. I love that palm tree. I think it's so pretty. I wish we had more like big lower lying palms. I don't know. We have like a bunch of tall skinny palm trees in the game. I love palm trees like that one. I think they're beautiful. I think the tall skinny ones are kind of ugly, and I'm allowed to say that because I live in Florida, so like I get this opinion. But I feel like the tall skinny palm trees are kind of ugly. I hate to say it, but it's true. But those kind of palm trees, stunning, amazing. Really dramatic in the best way possible. Also, I must warn you, and I am sorry for what you're about to see, but it took me so long to figure out the floor plan of this house. I usually cut out that stuff, and I struggle a lot with floor plans. Oftentimes I just cut it out of the video because I feel like there's no point in you watching me struggle that much with the floor plan, but I decided to keep it in this one because I feel like, you know what, it might be helpful to you to watch me like sit here and undo and redo and undo and redo over and over and over again. The upstairs floor plan was easy, like it was coming very naturally, but the downstairs was the problem because I wanted it to be kind of open, and like I didn't know where to put the staircase because it kept kept like just closing off the whole space. I ended up putting it kind of towards the back of the house. There's just a big bathroom downstairs, staircase in front of it, and then we'll have the living room in the center area, and then the right side is the kitchen and dining room. I think it worked out pretty well. You'll kind of see it all come together as we're doing this. Also, the whole downstairs is tile. I love how tile flooring looks. Do you know what? I'm kind of a hypocrite because like my house has tile flooring. I hate it. Like so many houses in Florida and also other places, but I'm just speaking from my experience, right? So many houses here have like this beige tile, like big beige square tile everywhere in the whole house. And I think it is the most ugly thing in the entire world. It's always like one of those want what you can't have things, right? But like I always wanted to have like nice hardwood floors. So, like my parents' house has this ugly tile. This one has ugly tile, like just tile everywhere. This tile's pretty. I think it's like fancier because it's got the orange and stuff. Honestly, I think I would probably hate this tile in real life if I lived in a house like this, but I don't, so I can appreciate it in The Sims. But like I just hate that giant beige square tile. Like it, gross. Obviously it's just like a cheap building material, so they put it in houses, right? But it doesn't look good and it bothers me. So I'm gonna complain about it. I don't know, it's not a big deal, but I've always really disliked that look. But then I go and put tile in the entire downstairs floor of this house. But it's different. This one's a stylistic choice. I truly believe that the tile that happens like where I live is not a stylistic choice. It's just beige. We got beige walls, beige carpet, beige tile. Like it's just beige everywhere. Notice the beige carpet behind me. This house is orange. It's a little bit different, you know, it's orange everywhere, which is obviously better. I think I would hate it though. I really hate to say it, but I feel like I would not like this very much. I think the fact that it's on the entire first floor kind of helps. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. You'll see I also put a tiny half bathroom off the kitchen, which I loved. I like the idea of having just that toilet and sink off the kitchen. My house has a half bath kind of like that size. It's probably a little bit smaller, to be honest. This one's kind of long and skinny. Mine's like a little bit less long. Still skinny, but not as like 3 tile wide. That'd be more like 2.5 tile wide in The Sims, but we don't have half tiles for walls. But I like the idea of that little bathroom being there, because then it's a 3 bathroom house, technically 2.5. There's like a master bathroom upstairs and then the kids bathroom / like family bathroom downstairs in the back corner, and then we have the little tiny half one. I knew I was forgetting a bathroom when I was like, it's a 2 bathroom house. It's a 2.5 bathroom house, which is useful, honestly, for The Sims. Although you only have like probably 2 or 3 Sims living here, so you don't necessarily need like that much space. And honestly, as far as like vacation homes go, this one's not ideal. It's only got space for 3 Sims to sleep. Although I guess like in real life, if this were actually a vacation home, the couches would probably be like pull-out couches. Like, I mean, this would definitely be a pull-out couch. If it was like really set as a vacation home, you'd have like a bed on the couch and they would count that as like another space to sleep 2 adults. So it would be like technically a 5 Sim space. 5-person Airbnb. But you know what I mean. You're definitely seeing me struggle a lot though with the layout. I didn't know where to put the living room because I wanted it to be kind of big and open feeling in the living room, but I didn't know like how to lay it out with a TV. I just kept moving things back and forth and changing my mind, and like it was not good, but we ended up settling on what I had originally with the couches and chair kind of against that wall there, and then I put behind it just a single chess table. I liked the idea of the room being pretty open. I think it turned out cute. It was just definitely a struggle to figure out the layout. I think that happens a lot though. This house was probably one of the harder ones that I've had to figure out a layout for. I don't know why. I think the staircase really threw me off though. Like it was just in the way because it was kind of a small house, but I wanted it to feel like big and open. And so I ended up having like all this empty open space that I didn't want. And I was like, I don't know where to put anything. I don't know what I'm doing. But I liked the big arches and the big windows. Like I think the whole house in total is really nice style. I just don't know if I furnished it very well. But when do I ever? I'm not exactly known for my quality furnishings in The Sims. I feel like I'm good at building exteriors, but I don't know if I'm that great at furnishing houses. I think it's because I get bored. I don't know why. I feel like also because we don't really have that many items. I mean, we have a ton of items, but like I build so often. I build like 3-4 things a week most of the time. And so like I've made so many things in The Sims that like the furnishing gets kind of repetitive to me. Like there are only so many kids' bedrooms you can make, you know? And I definitely could make them all more unique. I just like don't bother, which is my fault. It's my bad. But like you understand where my boredom comes from with it, you know? Like I just get a little bit sick of it and then I want to stop and then I just don't. And then all of a sudden I have the same base game like kids' room set in the bedrooms over and over and over and over again. But not in this house. This one turned out cute, okay? I swear. I feel like this is the style of house that the Calientes deserved. Like their house is kind of like trying to be this, but isn't. So I could always renovate their house and make it a little bit less bad if I wanted to. I think I've done it before, but I feel like this is what the Calientes actually deserve. They're next door. If you want to know where the lot is, this is right next to the Caliente family's house. And so, they definitely could use some upgrades in their home. I feel like it's kind of dark in there. It's definitely fancy. There's just some weird stuff going on. Like, there's like giraffes in the dining room and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're up to, but they've got like kids' toys places. Don Lothario has like a weird little bedroom downstairs. Like, it's definitely a weird house, but they are the Caliente family. So like, are we really surprised? No. We're not. We're not surprised at all by that, let's be honest. I'm recording this on Monday. I still have some time to go back and like watch all the Star Wars movies before the pack comes out. It comes out on the 8th. I still have like over a week to go back and like rewatch Star Wars movies. Here's my concern though with the Star Wars pack, right? Well, I've got a lot of concerns, but my personal concerns about myself are that if I like try to play the Star Wars pack on camera, I'm gonna just forget and not know anything. Cause I've seen Star Wars, like I know the basic gist of Star Wars, like I get the universe, right? But there's so many references that I'm just gonna completely miss if I play the pack. First of all, I don't know like how to pronounce any of the names, so that's a problem. But like one of my friends was talking about how there's this like kind of gambling card game thing that exists in the Star Wars universe, and they're like, I hope they add it to The Sims. And in my head, I was like, I got no idea what you're talking about. But there are gonna be so many references like that. Like if they added that like gambling game or whatever, I wouldn't pick up on that as being like a fun reference. I would just like think it's a weird card game. Like I wouldn't like get the importance of these references when I actually play the pack, so I'm kind of worried about that. But also like I know that I'm not the target audience for this pack, right? Like I am well aware that this pack is not towards me. This pack is towards Star Wars fans and hopefully new players of The Sims, where they're trying to like bring new players to the game. I am not the target audience for this. Probably why I didn't get early access for it, because they just know that like this one's not for me. But I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I feel like I'm recording this before anyone's seen early access content, but now this video is coming out when you all have seen early access content. So I'm kind of nervous. Like I'm really scared for this week and like the reaction of the community and what's gonna happen, because God, I don't want it to be bad. I want it to be good so badly, and I'm just scared. I like so desperately want it to be good, and I deep down I have enormous concerns. Like I don't want things to fail. Like I don't want them to be bad, but I don't know, I just am worried about it. Anyway, we're furnishing the kitchen now in my Sims build. Do you know what's funny? Is people are gonna watch this video back in like a year and they're gonna be like, haha, this dumb girl. She had no idea what's coming. But it's okay, maybe that'll be funny for them. If you're watching this in the future, let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to call me dumb. Honestly, even call me dumb today if you've seen early access content now. But like, don't spoil anything for me, okay? Because I'm really curious. Lightning keeps flashing, and I feel like you can see the flashing on my face in the video. It's really storming. I don't think my power is gonna go out or anything, but it's always a concern of mine when there's a bad storm. I'm like, tell me you can hear that thunder. Oh my God. This is a bad sign. Do you know what? That's a bad omen. I think we have reason for concern. The whole universe is being like, red alert, red alert. Avoid the Star Wars pack. Do you know what else? My favorite YouTuber the other day, her name is Royalty Soaps. She makes a bunch of soap videos. I'll link her channel down below because I love her so much. But she made a video with her brother doing like a soap wars. Like her and him both trying to make a soap in like a contest and see who did the best one. Such good content. But she called it Soap Wars, and the thumbnail had like a Star Wars logo in it. Like, and I just, oh, I was like, I can't escape this. It's in everything that I love. It's coming to The Sims. It's coming to soap. What am I gonna do? I don't even dislike Star Wars. I'm just like, I can't avoid it right now. It's literally everywhere. Anyway, I'm kind of scared of storms. I hate to say it, but I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate because it storms so much in Florida, but like sometimes when it's really bad and like it's raining really hard and there's just constant thunder, I'm like, oh my God, what if I die? I think since I moved out, like since I've moved out, I like worry about these things a lot. Like one time last year, there was a tornado like down the street, and that was terrifying because I heard it start, like it like sounds like a whistle kind of. It's very scary, but I heard this noise and I was like, oh God. So I ran downstairs to like make sure my cat was okay and make sure the door was closed. And then I was like, ah, this is scary. And then when I got downstairs, I watched my next door neighbor's patio chairs fly off the patio, like into the pond. And I was like, oh my God, that can't be good. And then the power went out like that. It was just a really unpleasant experience. And then I was alone and I was like, there's a tornado nearby and I'm completely alone and what do I do? But then the storm calmed down and stuff. My power was still out for a while. I went to my parents' house and waited it out a little bit, but that was just really scary and like not a fun time to be alone. I was like, what am I gonna do if my house, like if I don't let, But it was okay. It just knocked down a power line and then they fixed it and everything was fine. Nobody was hurt or anything. But scary times. Could have been a lot worse though. Thank God it wasn't. Anyway, let's look at the build, shall we? I feel like my speed build content is just all over the place these days. It's always been all over the place. To be honest, if anything, I'm talking more about the builds recently than I used to, but here's what we're working with. I like how it looks from like this angle. I like the fountain. I like this little fake balcony so much. Like, I think this turned out really cute. There's this like walkway to the back if you want to come out to the back and hang out with the pizza floaty and stuff. There's a little grassy area. There's like a patio. Oh, I didn't put a grill. I was going to. Build's ruined. Build's ruined. But then inside of the build, the living room's like this. I love the giant coffee table. I think it turned out so cute. I like the vibes in here. I think it's really cozy. We have a chess table. There's a guitar, bookcases and stuff. The kitchen is huge. It even has 2 sinks. I mean, that's just, if that's not a sign of wealth, I don't know what is. We have this half bathroom like I was talking about right there. Oh, I didn't put toilet paper. Oh my God, the build is ruined. Well, it's already on the gallery, but for our own purposes, we could just, don't worry guys. Fixed it. Dining room's back here. I love how this looks. I think it's really cozy. And then, oh, I forgot the bathroom. We have this bathroom. Nice big bathroom. And then upstairs, little hallway, and then 2 bedrooms. One for a kid to stay in, and the other for the parents to stay in. And then the parents have their own bathroom off their bedroom. And then it ends up being a nice, decent-sized house that costs approximately 82,000 simoleons. That's really cheap. It's only 3 packs, though. So that, 2 packs. It's 2 packs, not 3. That's good. I did good. If you've got any ideas for other builds that I should try, let me know in the comments down below. And also check out my Twitch channel because I stream every single day except for Sundays. And I do a ton of building over there, so it's linked down below as well. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I'm actually gonna play Fall Guys with my boyfriend today. If you wanna come over, feel free. We've been doing that like once a week. It's a lot of fun, so you should check it out. Thank you, goodbye.